Hello there, my name is Todd Brink and I'm an educator at Yangon International School in Myanmar. Here today to talk about the principal training aspect of the PTC, most specifically the Creating Effective Schools course. I just recently received the International Educational Leadership Certificate through the PTC, so I have an understanding of some of the different classes. If you were to look at the courses as maybe kind of being representative of different parts of a car, what I would say is that the Creating Effective Schools class, it's the steering wheel. This is the class where it can help your school find the path and maintain and stay on that path of continuous improvement. This class kind of gives the understanding, the insight, the processes and systems that are needed to kind of help a school become a learning organization, an organization that is effective through being reflective and adaptive. I wouldn't say that the class itself is kind of a step-by-step tutelage for improvement. Understandably so. Improvement typically isn't a linear process, something that you'll learn in this class. Improvement and change can often be messy and difficult. And so rather, this class is about navigation. It's about navigating those different phases of improvement in the most effective manner. Starting with, of course, how do you review your current practices? How is your school going to look at those practices and determine opportunities for improvement, and what would need to be the initiatives and next steps towards implementing that improvement? Something that's really kind of resonates in this class, I talked about change being messy earlier, and one of the things that we had a lot of discussions and really looked into was how to embed these practices into the school, how you take a process or system and make it part of your school's identity. And of course, all of the different facets that are going to come with that. It's going to require really continuous communication and the importance of continuous evaluation and making sure that you are always looking at how things are working and where there needs to be improvements. One thing that I really liked about the class was, of course, it talked about a continuous improvement process and how to be an effective school, but it really did a good job of bringing an understanding of how a school can align its mission, its vision, its core values to these processes and its school's improvement. It can give you ways to enable your school to kind of practice what it preaches, what you might need to do to kind of get beyond where the mission is just something posted on a board and it becomes something that the school actually embodies and lives. So I really liked that aspect of the class. In regards of who should take the class, I actually think that the class is required for the certificate, and understandably so. It can resonate and be applied in a variety of situations, regardless of the role or position, teacher all the way through head. If you are at a school, you are going to have to be an active participant in its improvement process. And so you're going to want to be privy to the systems and ideas that are going into it and be able to add input and actually be a catalyst for improvement at your school. In terms of the size of the school, if you're at a small school, you're going to be wearing a lot of different hats. You may be teacher by day, but at night it's going to be the accreditation process or the curricular review, and you're going to want to kind of know and understand, again, the systems and processes that need to be in place to kind of best fulfill those things that you're trying to achieve. At a large school, you know, that's going to be a machine with a lot of different pieces. So you're going to have a lot of systems already in place, and this class can kind of help bring you to make sure that it's a well-oiled machine, that all of the different systems are working dependently, not independently, and working towards a common vision and a common goal. If you're looking at this class, if you're looking maybe just to take one class, you're not interested yet at this time in the progression towards a certificate, this would probably be the one class to take, because it's kind of a very big picture, all-encompassing. No matter what your role or position is, you're going to be able to leave this class and kind of start to plug and play some really important things from this class. If you're trying to figure out a progression, what I would say with this class is maybe take this class first or last, kind of dependent on how you like to operate. If you're kind of a backwards design, then you can kind of start with this class, start with the big goal in mind, and then look at the different steps that could lead up to it. Or if you like more of a natural progression, you can kind of look at all the different different aspects and courses that kind of lead up to this big picture class. I hope I helped you out. Thank you very much, and maybe I'll see you at the next PTC class. Goodbye.